Where are they going? Don't tell me there's another crossing. Oh, that's another crossing, isn't it? All right, welcome back to the war. What a blunder on my part. And poor Keymok is going to suffer for it. This is just going to be a really quick battle. This is Keymok, who I believe I mentioned in the past. I was sending him on a mission over to see if he could find some interesting mercenaries in other territories, but I forgot about him, and so he walked right into Rhun territory, and they're now going to kill him. And you might think, why don't you just auto-resolve the battle and, you know, be done with it? Well, it's my fault that Keymok is about to die, so I feel I owe it to him and his bodyguard to just watch it. And of course, it'll be very quick, so our shame will hopefully be over soon. Very, very soon. All right, welcome to the battle. I've got Keymok and his bodyguard basically right on the corner here, hoping that if they rout in any sort, you know, quickly at all, that someone might survive the battle if they manage to cross there. The vast hordes of the Rohirrim are assembling over there. I'm also not going to use his horn because, again, I kind of want them to rout. Even though I think that probably would just eliminate them as a unit, but we will fight bravely and to the very last, or if, you know, someone manages to get away, I will allow it. Anyone who flees from this battle will not be executed upon their return, simply because it is all my doing. You know, it's so ridiculous because if I had forgotten him any other of the previous turns, he would have been fine because he was in the middle of Mordor's territory. But no, the turn I decide to forget about him is the one where he's going to blunder right into Rhun territory. All right, here comes the first charge. Oh, there seems to be some jostling back there. Kill them, my warriors! Slaughter them! Some Rohirrim warriors back there. Oh, did I just see Keymok get knocked down? I did. Oh dear, they're getting right over to where Keymok is. Oh, stop, 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 stop. In fact, I should probably put them in guard mode so that they don't actually leave. All right, here they come again. This is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Guys, just kill that guy. He's right there. Oh, there it goes. Oh, oh. Oh, there goes that guy. Kill them, my warriors! I would say it's your only hope, but there is no hope. So just kill without mercy. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh no, my warriors are being thrown about! Somehow I don't think that's going to help them defend themselves. In fact, yes, they're getting knocked down. Oh, they're being slaughtered. No, my brave warriors! Oh, they're routing! Keymok! Keymok, get out of there!
An unwelcome guest indeed.
Where's Keymok? Did he die? I didn't see it. Did Keymok die or not? I don't think I saw a message pop up that said he did. All right, well, let's get back to the campaign map. Oh, I think he lived! Keymok lived! Hooray! Oh, hail Sauron the Great! The Great Eye! Oh, dear. Oh, no. The Great Eye watches over us, I was about to say. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie dear. So I think I do need to explain a little bit here. Ulasil was at Laketown, and I basically had him stay long enough to retrain his troops for better armor and weapon quality, because Laketown basically has all of the same facilities as Dale, and so that's why you can see his army is filled with silver and or silver quality armor and weapons, plus a few gold ones here and there, basically the archers. But I did notice the spies were showing me that actually elven troops were actually moving north from whatever that place is, I don't remember. But I didn't think they were this close. I thought they were still a little ways off, and I thought, well, maybe they're just shifting troops around. They're not actually going to attack us. Well, as you can clearly see, the attack is on. Now, I am going to drop just a little temp save here, though. Because I want Keymok, you know, like if we crash again or something, I want to make sure that Keymok lives. Because he deserves to live after my gross abandonment of him and his men. Oh well. All right, but anyway, yes, the elves appeared to have attacked Ulasil. What I was saying was he retrained all of his troops for the increased armor and weapon quality, but then I had him move to this bridge here because I was thinking we might be able to like strike at the dwarves or something, or maybe lure them to attack us here. But of course, it's the elves who have done so instead. So, what are they bringing? Archers, archers, and archers. Well, and spears and cavalry. Long-range missiles. You see, that's going to be a real problem. Like, I'm glad we have the bridge, right? But at the same time, from experience, I know their archers are going to just sit on the other side of that bridge and just demolish us. I mean, at least they have small unit sizes, so maybe if we can shoot them before they get within range of us, we might be able to do some serious damage in that regard. I don't know. This could kind of go either way. We could lose, even. I will even allow the possibility that we could lose. That seems unlikely, but there's a possibility we could lose, or we could win, but with very severe casualties. Because I mean, just look at how many archers they've got. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units of archers. That's a lot, even if they are, you know, not the same size as ours. Obviously, they're much smaller, but they have long-range missiles. I'm sure their actual stats are better, and there's a lot of them. So that could turn the tide in their favor in a bridge battle like this. All right, but anyway, let's get right down to the battle. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. Or rather, to the pre-battle, because I haven't actually hit start battle yet. I had much to explain, and I wanted to do that while not having to worry about what the elves were doing. Why? Why weren't the elves just sitting in their forests? I wasn't even targeting them. I wasn't going to attack them. Honest to Sauron, I wasn't. All right, but anyway. So we have the Variags on the left. We have our sellswords making up the center, and we have our 2 generals' bodyguards that aren't Ulasil on the right, which I realized, I think I forgot to mention that on the campaign map, or did I? Well, regardless, basically I had some extra generals, so I threw them in Ulasil's army just to, I guess, beef up his forces a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it. I mentioned the armor and the weapon quality, but not the general's bodyguards. One of them is, in fact, Giznog II, and then the other is Umberzal, whom I don't think we've ever spoken about in the past. Now, I'm starting this far back from the bridge for a couple of reasons. For one, I know that pathfinding messes up quite a bit when you're on the edges of either the bridge or just the water. So being a little ways back should hopefully help our troops to maneuver. But also, I'm hoping that we're far enough back that archers on the other shore here cannot quite hit us. They might, and so we might need to pull back just a little more. But I think we're either out of range or close to being out of range. And so basically trying to force the elves to just stuff all of their troops onto the bridge, which once they do, we will have our catapults here, of course, able to open fire on them, and hopefully with them nice and bunched up here on the bridge, we will do excellent amounts of damage to them. The archers are all arrayed, or at least the infantry archers are all arrayed on our right, and as you can see, they should be able to fire at the troops basically as they start to come off the bridge. And of course, we have our cavalry archers back here who should also be able to do the same. And they're also in a position that if the enemy starts to mass rout, they can just kind of charge through our lines and immediately go get them. The chariots here on the left are purely to provide a terror effect if the enemy does attack in this direction, and we have the other full chariot unit just kind of over here, able to charge in depending on what the enemy does. Because, I mean, the enemy will have difficulty with their own pathfinding, but I think I've given them so much space here that they actually could spread out and attack us in every which direction, which is why I've also just had my infantry form such a long line with no, like, backup lines other than Ulisil himself, who is standing somewhat close to the sellswords to keep up their morale, but also to keep himself a little safe, like with his Variags and stuff on the left. And yes, I am treating Giznog II and Umberzol as just regular units at this point, so it is quite possible that they will die, and that will be very unfortunate if it happens, but we're doing the best we can with what we've got here, okay? All right. The battle begins. Where are they going? Don't tell me there's another crossing. Oh, that's another crossing, isn't it?
Hurry!
Shoot! That's another crossing, and I didn't realize it. Okay, they only have one unit, a sword unit, going over there. So, hopefully that's not the end of the world. Is that an archer unit? It is. All right, we're going to have our... Oh, here. Target the Mirkwood archers. Oh, target those guys. Okay, archers, you guys can open fire. Okay, yes, they just have one unit crossing over there. That's not the end of the world. Here, target, yep, those guys there. Oh, they have more units going over there. Plenty more units actually going over there. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll have to have this chariot unit basically play tag with... Oh, wow, they're sending a whole bunch of units over there. All right, here, go ahead and charge them. Just to kind of make things bad for them. All right, let's bring this other chariot unit over here. Okay, make sure you guys are targeting that unit there in the back. Okay, you guys pull out of there. I did actually check to see if there was another way to cross, but I didn't think that there was. I didn't realize that that was a crossing. Oh, what are you guys doing? I told you to leave. Oh, but you're kind of stuck, so I guess get in there. Okay, you guys, get over here and try and help them. Or at the very least, try and get them unstuck. Okay, we are bombarding them quite nicely, I think. Okay, make sure, again, you are targeting a unit that is back there. Go into guard mode, please. Okay, where's that other chariot unit? Get over here. Okay, they actually seem to be trying to join up with their other units that are over there. Which is an interesting choice. Try targeting these guys over here, but go into guard mode, please. Target those guys in the back. Okay, those are elven archers. I think what we need to do now is stop, get in there and go get them. You guys also stop firing. Or actually, you know what? Stop for a moment there. Okay, you see their archers have started firing at us over here. Okay, you guys... Oh. Stop firing. Stop firing. Cavalry, get over here. And of course, they're already targeting the archers. Let's put them in skirmish mode. Okay, charge those guys. Okay, let's bring the chariots over here as a distraction. Holy crap, how is this unit... Oh, they're being shot. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Actually, all of these units, pull back, pull back. You guys fire at will, eliminate the units that are targeting you. Okay, let's get the cavalry back here, and we'll see if we can charge them from behind. All right, chariots, come forward. Oh, get a move on. Okay, we'll have the catapults target them then. Okay, infantry who are over here. Target them from behind, please. There's their captain. Hey, you guys. Stop firing at will. Get over here. Cavalry, leave them. Let's get all of the infantry that's in front here over here. Or at least most of them. Chariots, pull back. Let me see, we do want to leave at least one unit back here. How about this unit of spearmen? Just screen the catapults, please. You guys fire across the bridge there. Those are some Sylvan swords over there. You will not be able to catch us, I hope. I should probably put these guys in skirmish mode, actually, just so that they don't do anything silly. Okay, make sure you target the archers who are there. All right, Mighty General, get over here and attack those guys. You guys protect those guys. Chariots go back again. Let's see, archers, get back, because I'm going to have you start shooting. Probably. Okay. We're going to have our cavalry archers come over here now and basically target those guys, because they are shooting at us. You guys, stop firing now. We've lost one of our generals. That's unfortunate. Please kill those guys. Okay, those guys are routing. Very good. Oh, attack these guys from behind. Actually, this one is Ulisil, so... hurry it up. Form up. Charge. Except for Ulisil himself. There we go. Alright, how are our cavalry doing? Have we eliminated them yet? Working on it. Working on it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to move these archers over here and have them target... Oh, here. Chariots, get over here. Oh no, chariots, get over here. Here, target them. I know our chariots will probably also get hit, but we don't have much choice, I think. All right, have you eliminated these guys yet? Almost. They're actually routing. Wait, are you guys still fighting? No, you're not. All right, get over here. Oh, our poor chariots. Okay, but our archers actually are obliterating them. We'll keep firing. I think that was the captain or the general or whoever, so hooray! All right. Where's Ulisil? He's not in the front? Okay, not exactly. Aha! The general is dead. Or actually, he might have been the captain, but... All right, archers, over here. Okay, that unit is actually being more or less obliterated. That unit's wavering. If we charge the cavalry in, could we get them to immediately start running? Okay, we can commit this general's bodyguard without any real risk. Oh, actually, no, wait. We're going to have the archers actually fire into the backs of them. So I guess we'll have them just kind of sit over here for now. All right, there we go. Stop firing. All right, let's get our cavalry over here. Oh no, the casualties! Oh! Especially amongst, like, the chariots and the sellswords. Actually, our archers didn't suffer as much casualties as I thought they did. If only I had realized... Well, actually, what would I have done differently? What would I have done differently? I'm not too sure, actually. Because, I mean, bottling them up at this... Well, I mean, I guess it could have split my forces and tried to bottle them up in both places and have catapults, like, on both sides. But I don't know. I feel like if I had divided my forces there at the beginning, it would have just ended badly. Like, very badly. And, of course, we did lose one of our generals. Oh gosh, I don't even remember his name now. How embarrassing. Oh, poor guy. I should at least remember the names of my generals. The ones that I get killed, I mean. We still have Giznog II, and we have Ulisil. It was Umbazar... it began with which is appropriate because that's what I'm doing here. Does it actually say their names? No, it just says Golden Scales. Okay, I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I'm so sorry. All right, well, let's take a look. Oh, wait, what were the overall casualties? Yeah. I mean, obviously we slaughtered them, but at the same time, we did take hefty casualties. Well, it's hefty casualties considering that there's like another 2 or 3 or 4 or however many more elven armies just down the road. And we can't take 300 plus casualties each time because then we'll just lose. We will just lose. We might have to grab troops from Ulworth's army in Dale, but then if we weaken his army too much, the dwarves will probably come out of Erebor and attack him in Dale. All right, anyway. The general's bodyguards all did well, and of course, yeah, he suffered the most casualties, and of course he died. The general's got to be like the weakest guy in the bodyguard unit, because they're always the ones, like even if there's only a few casualties, they always are the ones who end up dying, if there's any like serious fighting. The Wayne Riders did not do particularly well. And one of them was basically almost entirely eliminated. The Variags did extremely well, even though I know a bunch of those casualties will be just routers, but they really did turned the tide of the battle for us, I think, in multiple ways, like distracting units, and then they attacked the archers who were coming across the bridge. They were critical for our victory. Sellswords all, of course, died. Well, not all of them, but I mean, they did not kill nearly as many as they lost, and that's expected. They also took the heaviest casualties, which is great. So, I don't know, the Variags are pretty close. Pretty close both in casualties and in the fact that they don't seem to have done very well. I mean, they did kill more than they lost, but in the case of this one, it's just barely. This one actually did quite well. The Warbows slaughtered, absolutely decimated their forces. And even the catapults did pretty well. Yeah, those Sylvan swords. Okay, and they didn't have a general. The Riders of the Green, that was a captain's unit. Those Sylvan swords did well. Spears did not. Riders did not. I assume those Mirkwood Rangers probably shot some of my guys. Unless, I don't know, maybe they did kill some guys in melee. The Spears are definitely not a great unit, though they also weren't really fighting cavalry. They were fighting infantry most of the time. All right, well, let's take this back to the campaign map. Umberzal, that's his name. Ah, poor Umberzal. We hardly knew ye. No, really, we hardly knew him. But it looks like here back on the campaign map, Ulasil has not been attacked again, though there are some couple of other armies coming over here with the clear intention of trying again. They're led by captains as well, for some reason. Do the elves not have, like, generals? Captain. Where are their generals at? Well, I guess they probably don't have that many, but you'd think with all those armies there, they'd have at least a couple. All right, well, anyway, it looks like that's actually going to be it for now, so I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back as the war continues. All right, welcome back to the war. And what a welcome back it is. I'm not going to discuss the rest of the map here, except to point out that Kimok is now heading north through Mirkwood, through our allies' territory, instead of running right into the Rohirrim, as I originally told him to do. So he's fine. He's fine. Everyone's fine. Nothing is going wrong over there. Now, to a place where things are going wrong, I was trying to send some more sellsword units to Laketown to be retrained, and then probably give them to Ulasil, because we know he is hard-pressed by the enemy, and as you can see, will be more hard-pressed here very soon. But the elves, and it's difficult to see because the Laketown the name and indications of the settlement are kind of in the way of the bridge here. There's actually a single unit of Sylvan swords standing there on the bridge, so my sellswords couldn't pass without attacking him. Now, since I didn't want him to have really the benefits of a bridge, and I don't know if there's like going to be another crossing or anything, I decided I would have Magarin, whatever his name was, plus the severely depleted units of sellswords that were in Laketown, basically step out onto the other side. So my hope is that when I have the sellswords attack, we'll start off on the opposite side of the bridge, but then my reinforcements will start off on their side of the bridge. So we can have these guys attack them while these guys cross the bridge. And they're not archers or anything, so they shouldn't be able to actually stop our crossing. Anyway, we are going to need replacements, I think, for Ulasil after round 2 and 3 occur here. They weren't within range to attack him last turn, but of course, on the end turn here, they most certainly will be. And unfortunately, both armies appear to have brought their own siege artillery. What I'm hoping is that when they bring them into the battle, I could still have my catapults destroy them. Because otherwise, that will cause some unfortunate damage to us. And of course, they are still very archer-heavy. They do have the Sylvan Swords, and they have the Woodland Wardens as well, who have 2 hit points. I wish they had lots of Spearmen, because I think those were the ones who did very badly last time, whereas the Sylvan Swords and the Woodland Wardens did very well. And you see, once again, there's a couple of spearmen in there, but now they've got 2 units of the siege bows, and the rest are all a whole bunch of archers, wardens, and sylvan swords. So Ulasil is going to need reinforcements. Now, what I've done with this army currently is I took the governor of Laketown, which is Kobalai. Yeah, I think that's what I'll call him, Kobalai. And I've had him join the army to back up our other 2 generals. If he survives, we may even make him the governor of Laketown again, but for now, he is joining Ulasil's army. We also did have 2 units of sellswords, this sword unit and this axe unit that was already in Laketown, full ones rather than the depleted ones you see there. We also committed them to his army. After merging things down, though, I was still a little short on cavalry, in my opinion. I really felt that I needed to have full cavalry units to basically, well, turn the tide of the battle again, since I assume they will be doing that for us once the elves attack. So what I did was I had Ulworth merge his scout cavalry units and then give the full unit to Ulasil, while he himself then took the depleted Variag rider unit. So his cavalry is severely depleted, but Ulasil is now at full strength. I mean, his army is not in terrible condition, but it will be soon. Once the elves attack, it will be. Which is why I want more sellsword units to come up here, and which is why we cannot stand to have this bridge blocked off by these guys here. So that's one battle we're going to fight. The other battle is over here at Huil. Or at least that's how I'm going to pronounce that. Golgo, the legend, had basically trained up his troops, got them all silver armor and weapons, or at least where that was possible he did. And basically, he has all mercenaries for his infantry now. The rest of the infantry are with Kimok. That's Kimok of the backup army, and not Kimok of the almost killed by us, or by me, as I sent him straight at the Rohirrim. And he's the backup general, or the general for the backup army. And so he has the rest of the mercenaries, as well as Golgo's, let's call them proper Easterling troops, as well as some slaves to act as garrison troops. We do have other units coming up here. In fact, I think, yes, Amlak is also coming up with some additional troops here, so that'll help. But he actually is in a pretty good place, especially considering that for at least a couple of battles, I'm hoping he'll only have to fight generals' bodyguards in settlements where we know we can bombard them to death with catapults and archer fire, and you guys know the drill. So, anyway, without further delay, we're going to fight this little battle here first. Again, I'm hoping this works out. Oh, it also occurs to me they could just retreat off the bridge. I wonder if they'll do that. They will not. They will not. I guess I didn't have to worry about that at all. All right, but let's get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. We're actually already crossing the bridge, as the enemy did not try to hold it against us. It's fine by me, of course. They're withdrawing. No, you must not withdraw. Get back over here. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. They're probably faster than us, so they're going to get away. Ah, fudge. Cowardly elves, get back here. You had no trouble charging into our territory before, and now you dare to retreat?
Your skillful command has snatched a victory from the jaws of defeat.
Nobody fought! What do you mean we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory? There was no fighting! Alright, back to the campaign map. Promotion opportunity. Oh, hey! Another general's bodyguard. Yes, please. We will need plenty of them. Okay, yes, and he's retreated way too far away. We will not be able to, phase through the elven armies to go get him. Let's see. We need to bring these guys back to Laketown now. And can these guys make it to Laketown? Yes, they can. Very good. So now we can replenish that, or not replenish, retrain. Retrain them to give them better armor and weapon quality. And so now we have 2 more General's Bodyguards and a couple more Sellsword units who next turn will be able to join Ulasil's almost certainly depleted army by that point. It occurs to me the elves could just kind of ignore him and like either attack Laketown or try to cross the bridge here, but I somehow doubt they're going to do that.
Orders.
I just had a thought. A thought doth occur to me. You know what, I'll think about it later, but I don't want to hold you guys up here when we have another battle to fight. But basically my thought is that on that battlefield, I thought there might be another ford in addition to the bridge, so I had one of my units tested, but no, there was only a bridge there. So it occurs to me I could put Ulasil on that bridge instead of this bridge where we know there's a ford that basically is working against us. And that way they would be forced to bunch up all of their troops as they attack Ulasil. Now the problem is that they could just bypass him and go straight for Dale, which obviously has Olworth and his troops there, so it's not exactly undefended. But it's also possible that they could just go straight for Laketown, which would be a problem if they did, because then I would have to attack them to relieve the city. And, well, that would probably end badly for us. Because, I mean, having the bridge and the ford, like, having the ford is unfortunate. But having them still bunch up on the bridge like that still gave us a huge opportunity to, you know, kill lots of them in a nice enclosed area. And even when they crossed the ford, you know, it was kind of trickles of units, and I was able to keep them distracted. And so, you know, it's not a terrible spot to have a battle. So I wonder, would I be sacrificing Laketown by moving Ulasil, by moving Ulasil down here, especially when we have these sellsword units and this General's Bodyguard here? I mean, it's possible they just bypass him anyways. Maybe they just ignore him and go straight for Laketown anyways, because they could go around. But I don't know if they will or not. Oh, such decisions. I will have to give it its due consideration after the battle that is over here.
Mighty General.
So as we said, Golgo the Legend is going to take Huil. And there's only one unit there, a general and his bodyguard. So let's get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. As you can see, our catapults are leaving, and that is because, well, you know exactly what's happened. We bombarded them in the center of the settlement and killed a good many of them, and we have now arranged our archers and our many javelin-throwing units. In fact, there were so many of them that I actually left one of the cavalry units out there because I couldn't quite get it positioned properly. Now, unfortunately, they are a little far back, so I'm having one of my archer units step forward and fire a volley just to lure them in. And then they'll retreat back to join the rest of the archers in line here. And of course, once they lure them in closer, the other archers will start firing, and then the javelins will start throwing as they get even closer. So, without further delay, we begin. Unless, of course, they act like that other unit that we dealt with that one time, where they just decide not to come out of the center of the settlement. Last time, I think we just bombarded them until we had, like, killed one of them or something, and then that brought them down. You know, what we could do... You guys, get back over here. Join your fellows. And we'll take that other smaller unit of cavalry that I had basically said I wasn't going to use. Well, guess what? We're going to use them. We're going to use them as bait. I'm going to send them basically directly up to try and lure the old guard down. Right, we'll let them just kind of pass through there. Then they should reform their lines. All right, charge up there and bring them back. In fact, what I might do is the moment they start throwing, stop. Now they'll throw their javelins, and they are within the center of the settlement. Oh, here they come.
Quickly! Hurry!
Oh, no, wait. No, stop.
Hurry!
What are you doing? I thought you were going to charge down here after us. That's a little annoying. All right, get back up there.
With all haste!
If we could just lure them close enough that the archers could shoot at them, that would probably be fine too.
Halt! Fire! Cavalry!
Come on. Come on down. And I mean have the archers shoot them from their current position. Right, the archers are shooting at them. Get out of the way! No, seriously, get out of the way. That will end badly for you. Get over here.
Quickly! Fire!
Right, and now we have javelins firing at them as well. More javelins will open fire as they get closer. Oh, we killed the general, by the way, with the bombardment. Forgot to mention that. Oh, come on.
Mighty general! Unit!
Come on, kill the last guy. Okay, there we go. We lost one of our archers, unfortunately.
For being so decisive!
Yeah, but I mean, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, but dang, how many arrows and how many javelins does it take to kill some of these dwarves? Yep, we lost one archer to friendly fire. Very unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm sure the soldiers would agree that it was better than trying to come to grips with an old guard unit. We know how much damage they can do at close range. Though even so, we very nearly had to fight them. If they had charged in right at one of the javelin units, then yeah, that would have been at least a brief fight there. All right, but back to the campaign map.
Victory is ours, mighty one!
Wow, they actually have people living here. Amazing. They also hate our guts. That's a little unfortunate. On the bright side, if I do exterminate them, though, that doesn't, like... They'll still have some people living there. It won't be like nobody lives there, which is pretty good. I could also disperse some of the population, which would also be nice. There are plenty of other settlements that could use it, after all. But is 2,000 enough? That's actually quite a lot of people. That's almost enough to be a... what do you call it? A minor city? The third tier of settlement? Not quite there, but almost there. Which is why I would be loath to do it, but... dang, that's so low, though. Well, it's low, but if I put the taxes to low and then stuff it with troops... But I wouldn't want to stuff it with too many troops because we need to move on here and take some other settlements from the dwarves. To enslave or to exterminate, which one should it be? I definitely not occupy, because as much as I would like to just immediately like raise this place up to a minor city, we cannot have it that low. So maybe just enslave. Just cut the population down a fair bit, but still leave a fair bit there. Then we can have those people dispersed amongst our other settlements. Yes. All right, that is what we will do then. You see they're a little bit happier, and if I do that, well, happiness is not exactly what I would call that, but it's close enough. And unrest should go down as time goes on. Now, I do need to check and see if I destroyed public order in any of these other places, but you know what? I'll do that off camera, as you guys don't need to see that. So we've taken the settlement with ease, and we will be moving on to Azanalbar Doom. Let's see, have we named a settlement Doom yet? We have done. We have Borg. Okay, no. That one might just be called Doom. Once we take it, of course. All right, but anyway, it looks like that's actually going to be it for now, so I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back as the war continues.